He called me a funny guy. You're really not gonna like this interview. I'll be the first to say. So Soonsay, our float grand champion. How you feeling, big guy?
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I did everything I wanted to do today, so which was win. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I played pretty clean, stayed composed. I wasn't really like too concerned about the win, which is what I'm trying to shift into that mindset, so that I'm never worried about winning when I play.
Yeah.
Um, so it's getting better. I feel like I'm only like 15% worried, and the rest of that brain power goes towards winning itself instead of thinking about it.
For sure. So, who was your toughest opponent today, you think?
Tim for sure.
Tim Jamron?
Ryan, like Ryan would be if I was bad at the Fox Ditto, but Tim was tough because you don't get a lot of Peach XP, and he also is just like really, really good.
Tim is really good.
Yeah, so he put a lot of pressure on, and like at the right point. I just came out the gate swinging like really good. Like I was hitting him with like everything,
Yeah.
and I was like more fixated on his movement rather than trying to challenge all of his moves, which Blake has brought up as like something he tried to do better, and that he got some Peach wins today, which is good.
That's good, yeah.
But yeah, the big thing is just like Peach can be such a wall, so it's like you got to hit her before or after she kind of establishes. You can't do it while she's in her like float zone, otherwise you're just gonna get walled out.
Yeah, one of those characters where you gotta wait a bit before doing anything.
Wait a bit, because they'll knee-jerk reaction. They'll throw out nairs and they'll throw out a bunch of shit, so you just have to like kind of weave your way. And that's the thing that Fox is good at.
Yeah.
Is being maneuverable, right? So it's like instead of trying to play to like the I want to be cool and just hit this guy a lot, it's like, okay, well here are Fox's strengths. He moves fast and he hits hard, but he doesn't have a lot of range, so you kind of gotta.
Any habits you saw from Tim, or anything that he wasn't really covering?
Well, last time I played him, we had a game 5 like super nail biter.
I was in the crowd.
And I remember because you guys thought I was gonna. You thought I was really mad at you.
I thought Soonsay was gonna beat the shit out of me when
No,
he walked off stage.
My headphones just died because Tim had just four-stocked me on FD. And everyone was just screaming. And I was like, God damn it, I want my headphones back.
Yeah.
No, the habits and stuff, last time what I noticed was that he has like kind of like, there's a specific spacing where he'll always do something on landing, whether it's a dash attack or 2 jabs or like that sort of thing. So I was just looking out for that and then fishing for grabs. This time it was more like I noticed that after he would get hit, he wanted to reset neutral. And so I would just try and position myself underneath where he wanted to reset constantly.
Yeah.
And that's what made it more difficult. So it's like in the first game especially, like there was tons of opportunities where I hit like 2 nairs and then just let him go. And then he would float back. And then I would just contest that part of the stage now underneath him over and over. So like it made the matchup feel like Fox wins finally. I've hated that matchup in the past, but finally I felt like I did. So
yeah,
it's
one of those where like sometimes you play and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how'd you feel about the crowd? You know, I've been waiting to ask.
What's up?
How'd you feel about the crowd? You know, the loud.
Oh, I love it.
yelling?
I love it. I literally I love chirping because it's good natured, you know.
100%.
It is 100% good natured. I mean, you guys could be shit talking like back here, and I couldn't hear you for all I know. But I like it because like I get it. Tim's the hometown hero. He's Waterloo's like pride and joy, and he's sick. So it's like, of course you're gonna cheer for him. I have fun with it because I know we're all Ontario anyway. So it's not like I'm coming out of like Michigan, and everyone's like, oh boo. It's like, no, we're all Ontario. It's just competitive spirit. It's fun. I don't mind the crowd at all. And I really like it because at majors, nobody's nice. If people are going to cheer for Mewtwo King grabbing me, yeah, remember that? That.
Wait, the Reddit clip?
Oh, yeah, that one.
I saw that one. Gave it a nice upvote. Mewtwo King did a couple nice grabs.
Yeah, he shiz-whizzed me, dude. But no, the moments like that where it's like your heart rate just shoots up just a little bit, like enough for you to feel it. You're like, fuck, and the crowd's going wild about whatever the hell the other guy's doing. So I like all this because it's like, it helps me kind of keep composed in higher pressure situations where things are actually at stake or more at stake, where it's like I've got a bigger upset to make or something like that. So I like the crowd.
Yeah, for sure. So you got ranked, what was it, 98th?
98th.
How do you feel about that?
Everybody's asked me this, and I think it's hard to say. I will run with what Save is Untitled said, in that based on like data and metrics, I shouldn't have deserved much higher than like 85, for example, like 85 to 100, somewhere in there. That's what I thought I was going to get.
Yeah.
But the signs were all there that I was going to make a lot of bigger upsets as time went on. So it's like, I think from like facts standpoint, of course, I think I deserve somewhere in there, lower top 100.
Yeah.
But then obviously people are seeing more and more how I can play, and so it's like it's becoming more obvious that maybe he's higher than we.
Yeah, and who are you to outrank the Warrior?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah,
I would never outrank Connor.
And when did you start playing?
Well, okay, so this was hotly contested recently.
Yep.
This was hotly contested recently by Mono on my Twitch channel. So he went into my net play profile, and he saw that I've been net playing about 2016-ish, but I didn't go to tournaments until 2017. So take that as you will. I've been playing net play on and off since 2016, and then I started competing seriously and going to actual weeklies and stuff in 2017. So it's been about 3 years.
3 years. I got some work to do, let's be honest.
Oh, come on. It's literally like I know life to the shit out of this game, like an unbelievable amount, like all the time. Like I'm talking, go to the club, realize I'm not having fun at the club, go home and play Melee for like 3 hours. Like that was, and that was after already playing Melee for 3 hours earlier in the day. Like I would go to school, get all my homework done, and then come home and grind the shit out of Melee. Maybe hang out with friends on the day, depending, and then I would come home and just grind until really late. So
yeah. If you guys at home want to make yourself feel better, search up Soonsay vs. Quaff and do upload date.
Yes.
Scroll all the way down, and then those are some good sets, make you feel a little better.
Yeah, I got, oh God, it's such a meme, because now I really like fighting against Marth, but I didn't have to go through, or I did have to go through some growing pains when it came to that matchup, because as any space he does, it's like the amount of like just gimps. I wish I had a compilation of just every single time I got absolutely destroyed. Those aren't even the ones on stream either. All the ones at like the local college every week that didn't have a stream. Yeah, I've been obliterated by Marth my whole life.
I guess it kind of like motivated you, I guess.
Oh, totally.
100%.
Well, no, what it did was give me a ton of confidence. Quaff is crazy good, for the record. Definitely like slept on, and he doesn't get a lot of practice outside of Alberta because it's kind of hard to get places from Alberta, and no real big tournaments are held near there. The closest is like Don't Park on the Grass in Seattle. Yeah. So for him to be as good as he is, and was at the time while I was still playing him a lot, it's insane. So I owe a lot to him, just even being able to play him and get. Because now I go play people like Mewtwo King, and it's like, hell yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We have prizes for top 3, and it's like, you get to choose because you won. Ooh. So it's a keyboard, a mouse, or a headset.
Oh fuck! Can I look at them?
So yeah, you can look at them. But I'm just letting you know. So before you leave.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Ryan, and then Tim.
Okay. Yeah. Sick. Well, I'll ask Ryan what he wants, because like if there's some, I don't particularly need. Actually, my keyboard's disgusting. I might take the keyboard. My keyboard's a fucking gamer keyboard. I'll tell you that much.
So is mine.
It's seen some nacho cheese.
Mine's seen a lot more. So congrats, man. Where can the people follow you?
You're great at this. I actually love your interviewing. Twitter @Soonsay with zeros instead of O's. Twitch twitch.tv/Soonsay with zeros instead of O's. Those are the only two. Don't look me up anywhere else.
And
I don't post anywhere else.
You're streaming more, right?
I'm streaming a lot more. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for something to do, I'm playing probably Melee about half the time. I'm trying to stream every day, but it's probably going to be more like 5 or 6 days a week, and I'll take a day off here and there. But mostly Melee, if my connection seems to be good on the day, and then if not, I want to find something like a single player or multiplayer game I can play with people that they can I can start establishing a bit of a community, people that want to come back and hang out with me,
Yeah. If I were you, I'd make that your webcam a little bigger, just for the fans.
I think so. There's a lot to take in.
Fan service. Maybe wear like a lower cut shirt.
Put on the astronaut helmet. Go to Mars.
Maybe go to Mars.
Maybe go to Mars.
If you're down.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
it's
congrats, man.
I appreciate it, man.
You shit on Ryan Ford. I hope he
I don't think I shit on him.
I hope he doesn't listen to this.
I did not shit on Ryan Ford. I played pretty good. I played solid, but he was missing some stuff, so I'm not going to take tons of credit. He's still super good. I hope that he sorts out his controller stuff, because there is still so much good Melee underneath, the way that what you see there is not Ryan Ford. I feel like it's a shell of the way he can play. So when he's clean, he's one of the smartest players. He honestly would dust anyone on a good day.
So one more question, and this is just my own personal question. What is Ryan? Does he have a pattern with his spot dodges? Have you noticed anything? I feel like they're 100% random.
All I can say, it's kind of a tangential answer, but it's not quite an exact thing. But holy shit! One sec, I'll let the crowd go wild over there.
What are they saying?
I don't know. I'll choose in 2 seconds. I'll wrap this up. Hell yeah. No, so for Ryan, what I try and do now, and this is like top player intel, I guess, is just like you should always just try and put yourself in a really, really good position that your opponent kind of has to do something within your repertoire of like understanding. So it's like I'm looking at him and I put him in an uncomfortable spot where he can't challenge me very well. So I'm thinking, okay, he might spot dodge. I try and play in a way.
Trying to reach chain?
No,
I'm not reaching chain.
I try and play in a way that I'm always trying to be safe on shield, obviously, and force options out of people. So it's like I don't look for like a particular pattern other than if it's obvious with reads.
Yeah.
I try and just kind of like create the pattern almost, like try and create the situations I want to thrive in.
Okay.
Because otherwise I don't know, otherwise it feels like I'm guessing.
Okay.
And I hate that. I
makes a lot
fucking
of
hate that.
sense.
Don't get me wrong, I like going for a good read here and there, for sure. Like you can read spot dodges on wake up and stuff. And if you're putting a ton of pressure on someone, you'll notice them spot dodging on wake
Yeah.
up. Especially if like in your case you're tech chasing a Sheik. Spot dodge on wake up is not uncommon. Literally trying to freeze the Sheik.
Second place shine.
Second place shine.
If I get hit by one more, maybe.
I know, it's okay. It's the same thing happens between to Fox from Falco's side. He spot dodge shines the shit out of Fox, so same thing. All right, well, we'll wrap it up.
Wowzer! I know that guy. Actually, I know
Oh,
that guy.
shit.
Yeah.
Did he win or what?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I guess they're just cheering his name. Anyways, man, before we go, best of 5. And that's it. I'm your float champion.
Thank you,
Good-
everyone, for
good
tuning
games.
in. Oh, come on. I don't get a good handshake.
I'm kind of sweaty, It's kind of intense game 5, so good games, man.
All right. Thanks for
Good
tuning
shit.
in, guys. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter and Twitch and tune in, I'd love to come chat with you guys and hang out. I'm trying to build a community.
And that's Soonsay. Thanks for watching Float Boys. Tim is better than all of you in chat.